Hello everyone, thank you for viewing my presentation based on my final report, When Ethical Politics Target Organizational Communication, an analysis of an ongoing fight with the social phenomena. I will discuss how ethical politics affect and transform organizational communications in the technological world. I found this to be a significant topic to discuss because this social phenomenon is attributed to almost all social changes, turbulence, and emergence of new structure and rules. I have selected to analyze Anheuser-Busch InBev, AB, and its latest marketing campaign, which has engendered ethical controversy and has sequestered international coverage. AB's innuendo of taking no away its up for whatever marketing campaign has been causing a contemplative drought of principles because the perfect beer for whatever happened has multiple publics feeling like the organization undermined anti-rape activists, no means no campaign against sexual assault.
I'm sorry, that's what Anheuser-Busch is saying after the latest Bud Light campaign took a dark turn. Meg Shaw here with all the details. So Meg, what happened and why are they apologizing?
Well, the popular brewmaker was attempting to have some fun with their latest Up for Whatever campaign, but social media users weren't too pleased. So here's what the label that appeared on the bottles. It says, "It's the perfect beer for removing no from your vocabulary for the night." And that image on the label quickly became the center of attention on social media. Users upset with the label evoking the rape culture. So in response to the negative feedback, Anheuser-Busch quickly released a statement. In part, it says, "It's clear that this particular message missed the mark and we regret it. We would never condone disrespectful or irresponsible behavior." Now, that label was just one of 140 messages that were created as part of that campaign. Bud Light says they have stopped all production of those labels. So we want to hear your opinion. Did Bud Light take it too far? Tweet at the Now Cleveland or head to our Facebook page and leave your comment.
During my contextual analysis within my paper, I found that many international organizations are struggling to compete with Ethico. Recently, AB became an organization with questionable ethical implications with its Up for Whatever marketing campaign. Social networking news site, The Consumerist, a consumer reports blog, published an article that was picked up by major media outlets. Online users propagated the controversy surrounding AB's alleged support of displacing moral choices from alcohol beverage drinkers. In totality, all organizations have one common association: ethical politics and its continued success rate in combating ethics with one share, like, and retweet at a time. With these man-made obstacles targeting these organizations, ethical modifications will need to fill the gap with normative theory disciplines and entertain the idea of globalization in cyberspace. Initially, I found my topic on the news and technology sections of the LA Times newspaper. I then located various sources online and academic articles that helped shape my formulaic approach to analyzing my topic. During this quantitative and qualitative data analysis to identify the ethical components of ethical politics, I found the data and national registry services. With over 60 trillion individual websites, with over 60 trillion individual web pages to search through, I data mined by using Boolean operators on Google to identify key phrases to put into a tiered structure of writing. These Boolean operators allowed me to connect and link search terms when trying to identify the needed parameters for my rhetorical approach. I wanted to narrow my search to provide a delineated analysis with great examples. What I assessed was how to define a social phenomenon and how to correlate ethical politics into a defined hypothesis of facts. The result presented that organizational ethical postures can be identified through core values: quality, commitment, social responsibility, fairness, respect, integrity, honesty, trust, reputation, and truth. The empirical data suggests that organizations succumb to the cyber world. To understand this from an ethical perspective, the data was translated using the comparison analysis to reveal an insightful opportunity to determine the worthwhile value of these concepts in the real world. I found 3 international ethical concerns: truth, responsibility, and free expression, that are displayed online. I found that AB utilizes their website and social media to democratize their code, but fails to identify with the masses. In reviewing the analysis that I compiled, multiple organizations need to be concerned with their approach to online communications. I feel that ethics is a complex deontology that does not populate simple answers, because there are several questions that require a substantial amount of analysis. Some suggestions us, but pseudo-communicating has allowed constituencies to attack businesses' credibility with social media correctness. This real-time reporting, coupled with historical data suppositions, will present various new and unfamiliar challenges to organizations that try to stay competitive in the contemporary world. This real-time reporting, coupled with historical data suppositions, will present various new and unfamiliar challenges to organizations that try to stay competitive in this contemporary world. Strategic communicative efforts will complement the relevant policies, regulations, and standards in the next class. Have a great day.